The ship trembled as it pierced the violet haze of the alien atmosphere. Commander Ethan Cross had been sent on what he expected to be a routine first contact mission. Yet nothing about this world was ordinary. The inhabitants, the Lorati, were a species that defied human concepts of beauty. Their skin shimmered in patterns that made the human eye ache, and their limbs bent in ways that seemed impossible. Yet the Lorati were intelligent, capable, and, above all, keenly aware of their differences. Ethan had come to deliver a diplomatic gift, a small array of earth-made tools and seeds. But the Lorati had prepared a gift in return. When it was presented, he could barely hide his shock. It was a creature. A humble Lorati juvenile with jagged, asymmetric features, eyes glowing with unsettling intensity, and a form so alien that most humans would instinctively recoil. "This is your gift?" Ethan asked, struggling to mask his unease. "Yes," the Lorati elder replied, its voice a series of musical clicks that the translator struggled to fully interpret. "She is our rarest gift. Her kind is seen as flawed, but she is ours. Accept her, and you accept us fully." The juvenile stood silently, as if aware of Ethan's hesitation. Her limbs were long and spindly, her skin mottled with bright patches that pulsed faintly. She tilted her head, watching him with a mix of curiosity and weariness. Ethan felt a sharp pang of sympathy. To be given as a gift, to be judged by appearance before personality. Was there any fate more humiliating? Slowly, he knelt to meet her at eye level. "Hello," he said gently. "You are beautiful." The juvenile froze. For a moment, her eyes flickered with confusion. The elder clicked softly, a sound the translator rendered as laughter. "Humans see differently," it said. "Explain. How is she beautiful?" Ethan smiled carefully. "Beauty isn't just about what looks perfect. It's about what's unique, what survives, what has courage and heart. She has all of that." The juvenile's glow dimmed slightly, as uncertainty gave way to understanding. She took a hesitant step forward. Ethan extended his hand, and after a long pause, she touched it with one delicate, strangely jointed finger. It was a small gesture, but it was enough. The following weeks became a delicate dance. Ethan remained aboard the Lorati habitat, helping the juvenile adjust to human presence and observing her astonishing capacity to learn. She mimicked his movements, repeated his words, and slowly began to grasp the concept of trust. But the world around her was harsh. Other Lorati, some unintentionally, stared, whispered, or avoided her entirely. She was ridiculed, seen as a failure by her own kind. Ethan refused to let her feel that rejection. Each day, he repeated the same message. "You are beautiful. You are strong. You are special. You get to choose how the world sees you." Slowly, it worked. The juvenile began experimenting with her appearance, shaping the pulsing patterns of her skin, bending her limbs in ways that appeared elegant rather than jagged. She began to glow brighter when moving among her peers. There was new confidence in how she held herself. Then came the incident. A visiting Lorati official, notorious for his disdain toward anomalies, confronted them. "Why do you nurture this imperfection?" he demanded, pointing at the juvenile. "She is a mockery." Ethan stepped forward, calm but unyielding. "She is not a mockery," he said. "She is a living being with thoughts, feelings, and potential. You may judge her for what she is, but I will not allow her to be treated as less than she is." The official's mandibles clicked sharply in anger. Humans meddle where they do not belong. Ethan smiled, not maliciously, but with quiet certainty. Sometimes humans see what others fail to see. We recognize courage, heart, and beauty where others see only flaws. And sometimes we help others learn to see the same. The room fell silent. The official turned and left, muttering in his native tongue. The juvenile watched Ethan, her glow steady and bright. She approached him and spoke her first clear sentence in the human language. "Thank you for seeing me." Ethan's chest tightened. It was a simple sentence but heavy with meaning. "You're welcome," he replied softly. "But you see yourself now, don't you?" She nodded, pride radiating from her form. Gradually, other Lorati began to watch, not with ridicule but curiosity. Whispers of admiration replaced scorn. The juvenile became a symbol not of imperfection, but of defying expectations and embracing uniqueness. Months passed. What began as a routine diplomatic mission became a turning point for Lorati society. The juvenile, now named Lyra by Ethan for her brightness and individuality, flourished. She learned both human and Lorati ways, building bridges between the two species. Wherever she went, the lesson followed. Beauty is not found in symmetry or conformity, but in courage, resilience, and heart. When it was time for Ethan to leave, the elder approached him. "You have changed more than her," it said. "You have shown us a new path." Ethan nodded, looking at Lyra, now standing tall and glowing with confidence. "Sometimes," he said quietly, "all it takes is one person to see what others refuse to see. One word can change a life, or even a world." As he departed, Lyra waved, a small but radiant gesture. Ethan looked back once more before boarding his ship. "Goodbye, Lyra," he whispered. "And thank you for teaching me something too." Her glow pulsed brighter in response. In a galaxy obsessed with perfection, one human had seen the heart beneath the surface, and in doing so changed a world. The stars stretched endlessly ahead of Ethan's ship, but he carried with him the memory of a small, strange being who had taught him the most human lesson of all. That seeing someone's worth, when the world does not, can transform not just a life, but the destiny of an entire species. And somewhere far below, Lorati society began to shift. Not because of orders, fear, or tradition, but because one human chose to see, and one alien learned to believe in herself. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.